great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Houston Cougars and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, Houston's head coach told me right before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The Cougars offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested. In a game like this.
The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion to the right. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Finds his big tight end. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Texas Tech's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. and they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. The sure hands, it's Carter.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the delay, it's Dickey. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll go to the counter. Maybe a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Red Raiders back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running inside. It's Hughes. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Open space at the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Houston wants to play fast. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Under fire. And to get rid of it quickly.
Well, if you're going to line up in an empty set, you've got to make sure you're protecting your quarterback. You see up front, a guy loses, and that forced the hit on the QB and forced the incompletion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Cougars! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Sticky. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He'll try it again. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Dickey. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. There's a crease. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll give it to Joyner. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. In the red area, it's Joyner. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the 1st half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the 1st half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Houston going up tempo.
And those in-breaking routes, man, it's got to be trust. Trust in the offensive line to do their job, and then trust that you know your receiver is going to break that off and come straight down the line of scrimmage. Stay away from the defense, especially those guys that sit back there trying to look at the quarterback's eyes and read them. Nice timing on that in route.
Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Lee. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Williams. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to move them on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and 5. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Fires to the tight end. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. 10. Touchdown, Cougars! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. And the Cougars are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The pressure ramps up on third and goal. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
And it's good! They take the lead here in the fourth.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air. It's Hammond. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
And you got to expect...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'll move the tight end. Looking for space. It's Hughes. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls it on the option. He breaks a tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Houston. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take what... He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Houston. And the punishment has been extended. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. They've got the screen set up. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating.
Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Bringing it back. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wegman. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Both